That's interesting. Well, did the Beatles inspire you? Were they your main inspiration? Or did you have some other outside inspiration that's like, okay, I'm going to get a guitar?
Beatles were definitely one of the main inspirations, John Lennon especially, U2. I could probably go on for hours, but they were my first, like that was my first impetus to really try to do it.
Now, was guitar the first instrument you played, or have you played other instruments in the past?
I played trumpet. Played trumpet for about 14 years. Started in like 3rd grade. The band teacher came around to all the classrooms, and every student played one of the instruments like a sample, and then one kid played Rocky. Bum, 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 and I was like, I want to do that. So then I played trumpet.
Now, do you still have a desire to play trumpet, or are you strictly guitar?
I do, actually. It's tough, though, because if you don't play for a while, you kind of lose your chops. So every time I pick it up now, it's just like... So I do have a desire, though, to kind of get it back, because it's an awesome instrument.
Now, do you write your own songs and your own lyrics? Do you have a band that helps you? Or do you kind of just do copyrighted stuff?
Well, I love to do covers, just because I love to play and sing, and it's just fun to do that stuff. But ultimately, originals are really what I want to do. And I write stuff. I'm in a couple of different bands here and there. Nothing too serious. Every time we kind of get something together, something happens. And it's really hard to stay together as a band. I mean, any band that really is able to stick together for a while, I would say, you know, it's pretty good, because at least for me, it's been kind of hard to stick with one.
Yeah. So when you're sitting there coming up like, okay, I'm ready to write a song, do you pick personal events, or do you just kind of write whatever comes to your head and just start writing it down on paper?
It's different. Usually I start with like a feeling, you know, just like I feel something, and I just pick up a guitar and start strumming, and then a melody will come in, and I'll just start, maybe words will start coming out, and then I'll take that and go sit down and write lyrics from that, or sometimes I'll have lyrics and I'll start with those. Usually, though, it starts with just like a feeling, and then just kind of just making it up on the spot, really.
So are you the only one in your family that can play an instrument, or are there grandparents, or your parents can play?
Yeah, my grandfather, my dad's father, played violin, flute, accordion, and like I mentioned before, he made guitars, he made all kinds of stuff, so he was definitely a musician. Musicians on the Irish side of my family are pretty strong. My dad plays guitar, and I didn't even know he did for my whole life, and I was desperate for someone to teach me, and one day he picked up a guitar and started playing. I couldn't believe it. My brother plays drums, you know, and my sister Olivia, my other sister, sings. You know, Marla sings too. We're a pretty musical family.
Now you said that your father came from Ireland, so does that culture affect your type of music, or affect the way that you play?
Definitely, definitely. When you're in Ireland, they have what's called sing-songs. I mean, they have it here in America too, but over there it's definitely like a part of...
Like folk songs, sort of?
Well, really just anything. Everyone will sit in a room, and whether you can sing or not, everyone kind of takes a turn going around the room, and everyone will sing a song, and you know, the Irish songs, the folk songs. I think that's definitely in there somewhere, but you know, with more, I put more modern sensibilities, punk, folk, I don't know, just all kinds of stuff. It's all kind of mixed in, you know.
So you would consider yourself a very eclectic person, as in your music taste and all that. All right, now I'm going to shoot one at you. If you could pick any performer to meet, dead or alive, who would it be?
Wow.
Yeah, one choice. One person or one band. Let's hear it.
I'd have to say John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, can you tell me why?
I don't know. He just inspires me more than anyone else. There are other people that come to mind, but just his spirit, his energy, you know, the things he talked about, you know, musically and otherwise. You know, he's definitely a great inspiration. I'd love to just sit with him and just hang out, you know.
Would you probably want to ask him for some music advice, or how to play the guitar? Or would you mainly just want to chill with him just for the person he is, other than the music he created?
Well, I think he'd probably say he doesn't know how to play guitar if I ask him. So I wouldn't ask him that. I would, you know, just hang out with him as a person and just be myself with him, and you know, see what happens.
Well, that's nice. Well, thank you for coming to the show and performing for us.
Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, you take care.
You too. Bye.
Well, that's it for us this week at Amplify. check us out next week for more great performances. Remember to visit us on the web at MySpace.